Yeah, we're live. Hello everyone. You're tuned in to the New Orleans Game Dev Meetup. This is the month of April. My name is Curtis Cummings, and your names are all whatever your names are. Thank you for joining us this wonderful rainy month. We've got some exciting stuff for the evening, but we have some business to take care of as usual. So let's take care of that, and then we'll sort of jump right into it. If you don't know who we are or why I'm talking to you right now, we're New Orleans Game Dev Community. We meet on the third Thursday of every month to have a meetup. We used to do it in person, but no one will ever meet in person ever again for the rest of time. So this is sort of where we live now. You can scan this QR code to get to our Discord server, which I imagine most people are a part of. If you're not, I'm going to go ahead and post a Discord link for you right here in the chats of the various streams, so you can go ahead and join the server. Nearly inaudible volume on Twitch. Let's see if I can hear myself.
I just made some edits on that. It might be a little bit more functional.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Is my entire spiel ruined? Better, but still low. I can turn myself up. In fact, this is gonna be louder. There we go. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. Also, thank you for telling. It's very, very helpful when we have things audible, because then people can actually hear us and talk to us, digest the information we're offering. Oh Jesus. Yeah, so we're still not meeting in person. So you can join our Discord, you can hang out, be a part of the community, watch these live streams every month. And also, every week, on Tuesdays, we have a hack night at 7 p.m. where we all just hang out. We work on stuff. I usually don't really get anything done. I just hang out and chat with people. It's a lot of fun. Today, I'm joined by our newest organizer. You recall last month, or even if you don't recall, one of our organizers had to step down for reasons, and he has been sort of replaced by our good friend Calder. So, Calder, you want to say hi, introduce yourself? Apparently, a lot of people say there's air hockey going on in your
Oh
mind.
yeah, that's Judah, who's right behind me, and I guess he was playing some Street Fighter. He was doing very well. Who'd you beat, Alex? He beat Alex, who's a real fierce competitor. But all right, I've turned down the background noise since. I'm Calder. I guess right now I'm currently a student at Tulane's sort of game development program. It is my mic, so you guys keep telling me on Discord whether or not that's working. I'm trying. It's been a little hasty stream. I pretty much organized a lot of this here CCAB event. I'm Crawl Door on Discord. I like video games. I probably am more on the art side of stuff than the programming side of stuff, but I dabble in both. And I think you're all lovely people. You're all wonderful. Can't wait to never see y'all again, because we'll always be behind these screens forever and ever.
Well, thank you for that lovely introduction. I think when I tried to turn my mic up, I ended up turning it down because I'm dumb and don't know which direction the snobs is supposed to go. So, if you didn't hear the spiel, it sucks. I'm not going to do it again. Sorry. But it's the same every month. So you can watch a previous video if you care enough to hear it. But mainly the point was join Discord and come hang out with us. So I guess that kind of takes care of our normal business. So we can go ahead and get to the fun part. So how we want to do this? You know, just switch over in OBS and do the stuff.
Yeah, I'll switch over to OBS. I'm sorry about the background noise, y'all. I had to pretty much restart this entire streaming apparatus to kind of be more mobile. But let me move over here. Hi, here I am at Sea Cave. You can tell because there are arcade machines behind me over here and over there further. And we are setting up right now for the Sea Cave Blueberry Game Jam. What that is we're going to spend the next 10 days busting butt trying to make a game specifically for the arcade cabinet we built here, and I'll be revealing shortly here in Sea Cave, so everyone can show up and see your way cool game. And I don't know, make something weird, make something strange, and over the 10 days work real hard, learn a whole lot, and just continue to bolster our rad community. Like last time, I should probably say that a lot of this also has to do with the cab itself, so our stuff is going to be built with that in mind. We're going to be making our games for the Sea Cave arcade cabinet, meaning we're going to make at most something for 2 sticks and 12 buttons and a start and select. So keep that in mind when you make stuff. You don't have to follow it strictly. You don't even have to really make something technically for it, but we really encourage it so we can show it off on that cabinet and show off to a bunch of strangers how cool your games are. And I think, once you show people that you can make cool games, other people might think that they can make cool games. And I don't know, I think most of us who make games probably see that as a net win. Anyways, before I get too sort of ahead of myself here, let me hop in over here and move our little stream stuff away. And just go through some quick logistical stuff before I sort of say the stream and we go on with all the more fun stuff. One, if you haven't signed up on Itch already, please do. It's going to be where you submit your games. It's going to be where you can see your friends' games, what they've made. You probably don't need to all, sign up separately, but, if more people join, I might be able to use those metrics to kind of court some other people to talk at next keynote. I've been talking to people to talk at our keynote sort of stuff and sort of open this thing up next time for when we do Strawberry Jam in the summer. The more people we have in here, the more I can show off to potential people and sort of get some eyes on us, which I think would be really rad. Here are tech specs and controls and everything that's also on the CCAB. GameJam.com. The i5 is indeed a 3500K. It's a pretty capable processor, NVIDIA GTX 1060. I'm going to put all this up later. 16 gigabytes of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD, and a 1080p monitor. All of them working pretty great. It's a 2-player layout, 2 joysticks, 14 buttons. You can use them however you want, which means, before when we were talking about this, we sort of had a couple people ask, I don't want to do something with 1 stick and 6 buttons. That seems pretty rote. You don't have to really do that as a 2-player setup. You could have potentially 1 player, 2 sticks, and 16 buttons if you wanted to. Or you could have just a game that uses the 2 sticks. Whatever you want. I'm going to be working pretty hard with you to make things work out. And I'll go over more of that a little bit later, but for right now, we also have a resources for jammers thing in here. This is a kind of standard thing that was part of the game, what's it called? The Global Game Jam. If you're new to game jams and you just kind of want to get some stuff and sort of start your team off right, I encourage you to go through this list. It's also on our ccapgamejam.com thing. Just scroll down and you'll see useful links. All of these things are going to be free. Additionally, all the classes we teach will be on free products. So we'll be using Blender, we'll be using Unity, we'll be using Unreal. The only things that might not be free are either going to be extremely affordable or just very brief talks on how you kind of use them as a pipeline into different game development tools. With that said, there are so many game development tools, and you are not locked into Unity, you are not locked into Unreal. You could use Godot, you could use Twine. I've been testing this cabinet with a whole bunch of different things. Really, it seems at this point, as long as it runs on Windows and as long as it runs as an exe or something I can make a shortcut out of, it'll work. So don't feel like you're locked into Unity or Unreal if it makes you angry. I know it can make a lot of people angry, so don't worry about that. Additionally, we have our calendar of events. It should be pinned to our calendar tab in our Discord. If you go down to Sea Cave Jam and you press the pin, You should see the calendars on that little tab. I have put in most of our classes. We're going to have one more class on sort of 2D assets and character creation and sort of the pipeline into that. It'll be more of a talk than a direct class because that's a pretty broad thing. But we have basic modeling coming up tomorrow at 6:30. I can move these if you all feel like that's a little too early. I just want to get people for whatever time works best for them. So if you guys feel like some of these times don't work for you, just hit me up in Discord. I'm once again Crawl Door. That's my name. I'm Calder, but Crawl Door. That's how you make my name sound silly. Just bother me. I'm one of the organizers. I should be right up there in the hierarchy, and I will try to create something great. Even if you can't make it, though, we're going to have VODs for every one of these, and we're going to make sure to save them this time. So don't worry about that. If you miss it, that's okay. But if you do attend, we can also make sure that you kind of attend like an actual classroom. I'll be, talking to people, checking in on them, and seeing, mistakes they might have. So if you prefer a more hands-on approach, please try to attend. It'll be worth your while. I think it worked out really well last time, and those of you who attended last time can probably attest to that. I don't know. I'm kind of proud of myself. Anyways, we also have our wonderful spreadsheets of teams here. I really encourage people to go through here, and if you aren't already set up as a team, please do. If you aren't completely full as a team, please do. If you're one of these people looking for a team, I'm going to have a lot to talk to y'all about in just a couple of minutes. This is what's going to help me sort of check in on people, organize things, see if you guys have any troubles, or if you have a Twitch, I can help, we can give you we can host y'all streams so you can get some more viewers over there and kind of boost y'all past that little edge of whatever reason that sort of gets you into Twitch, partner support. Or at least we can try. Additionally, if you're looking for a certain type of person, we can put over here, and I will talk to those of the people looking for teams and try to get them onto a team. My hope is by the end of the night to get almost everyone set up for a team. Who wants one. If you want to go solo, that's totally fine. If you don't even want to put your information in here, that's fine too. I really hope you do though, so I can also contact y'all afterwards about the sort of display you might want on your game on the cabinet. Like, for instance, we're going to have like a preview video, we're going to have a logo for the game, we're going to have, if you guys want to put your Twitter or whatever self-promotion in there, I can put that in there and make sure that you guys get noticed. Going further, it looks like that's done. Curtis, do you have any quick questions before I try to set up this camera to work and show off the cab itself?
Yeah, I've got a question. Where is Sea Cave?
Where is Sea Cave? Why, that's a great question. Where's Judah? Well, he's not here at the current moment. I guess he's probably outside. Sea Cave is on St. Claude and pretty much like right past the train tracks. I think it's 3000 St. Claude. It is past the U-Haul. If you know where Red's Chinese is, it's like right next to there. It is very, very soon. This is going to actually be an open space instead of a perennially closed one. Passed, I think, fire inspection today, which is good news. And sorry about that. That is the webcam stuff I'm going to be using to show off the thing. And it is a restaurant and arcade. It's where I currently am right now. You can kind of see the stuff behind me. And I'll give you a nice pan around of everything. Okay, it does work. Cool. Any other questions?
No.
All right. So what you see right now in that picture right here is the cabinet itself. It's currently only a little bit painted, so we're going to have some time available for everyone to come by and paint this cab up. My whole spiel about this cab is that I want it to be a reflection of what this community is about, which means I want it painted, I want it weird, I want it strange, I want various other things about it to just constantly be changing and constantly make it into...
The camera dropped out.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's the dang USB critter popped out. Let me put it back in. I just kind of pushed it a little bit forward.
Yeah, that's right. It's the cabinet that was like to the rightmost with the Street Fighter marquee on the top.
Yeah. And that's where everything lives inside. It's got a custom panel with a whole bunch of Hori parts on it. We're gonna I'll just keep talking to y'all with my big old pretty face here. It's got a bunch of Hori parts in there. The hold buttons are Hori, or no, they're Sanwa. The sticks are Sanwa with like a slightly bigger gate. If you don't know what these words mean, don't worry, they don't really matter. This means they're good buttons. There's a dog here now. It's great. It's a pretty sturdy, good old cab, and it gets the job done. And so far, the only thing that's really missing is a marquee light, and for people to come by and paint the dang thing. I'll be doing some slight repairs on the bottom, but other than that, it's got a USB output that we might be incorporating into later jams. We've actually got a modular controller set up, so if we do want at some point to change the type of control layout that's in here, we totally can. Just I'd like to come to a consensus as a community before I do it. But with that said, I think I should probably reveal the theme, huh?
Seems good of a time as any.
Okay, so the theme is silly and loose, and it's 8. Or is it 8? Or is it skate? Or is it inflate? Or is it potato? Basically, find a way to put 8 in a word. I don't care if it's a verb or a noun or anything. Just incorporate that. So it could be a game about dating, or it could be a game about inflating, or it could be a game about debating, or it could be a game about running late, or I don't care. It's loose, it's strange. Have fun with it. You can actually turn it on its side, and it's infinity. I don't mind. Find a way to do something silly with that. I like silly themes more than I like, I guess, mechanical ones is what I would say. Once again, here are the specs over here. Sorry that there's that makes it sort of hard to see, huh, y'all? But, yeah, no, they're emulate generic joysticks. If you guys have problems with that or you want to test things, let me know. What else? I think I'm going to hop into the Discord chat now. And see if anyone's got any questions. How are y'all doing? Those of you in the live stream are probably going to be on a little bit of delay, but can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. So, do you have any questions or concerns? Everything coming in decently?
No questions or concerns. Yeah, everything came in all right.
All right, neato. Judah, you want to say anything? Yeah, you just come over here behind the counter. Let me put here. Here's Judah. He's the owner, operator, guy who set up all these cabinets.
Hi.
That's him.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks for participating. We hope to really look forward to see what you guys are making. We had a lot of fun with the last one. I actually might be jumping in on this one should things work out. I don't know, compiling stuff for people. I don't know. Whatever I can do to help out. And yeah, no, it's kind of on the spot. But thanks for making games for yourselves and the community and Sea Cave. And like we really look forward to hosting everything here when it's done. So I'm sure you'll hear from me again. Thanks, guys.
That's Judah. He appreciates all of you. I appreciate all of you as well. While we're just sort of waiting here for anyone to maybe come in and have any questions, I'll kind of show the stuff I was working on for last jam. I should say this now as an addendum. You are by no means locked in to any sort of like, if the product you make you're not happy with and you don't want it to be on the cab, I'm not going to force you to do it. If you like your game and you want to spend more time on it and you want to update it, I've actually set up the cabinet so you can do that remotely and constantly, and I'm going to be showing my game as a result of that from the last jam. I think our best in show last year, I forgot the name of it, but it had that wonderful cat game. You remember that?
No.
Alright, so it was a cat who was lost and you had to help it sort of find home. You had to get away from ghosts. It was really pretty good.
I have a cat and a dog named Ghost.
You do, actually. You do have a dog named Ghost. But, yeah. So I'm going to wait for this to load up. I have to run it through Unity Hub right now. And I'll just kind of show you what I made for the last one. And to show you like how much work I kept putting into it afterwards, which is totally fine with us.
We have a question in the stream chat. How will the games be sorted on the cabinet? Rank, alphabetical, random?
So I will probably put them next to each other based on the jam. If we have enough, so we'll have a little like blueberry jam thing. As time goes on, I want to put them next to the author's name. We might make that alphabetical. We might make it random. It's up to y'all. If like somebody is super prolific and have a whole bunch of games on the cabinet, I would love to be able to let people sort and just see that guy's games or that gal's games or that person's games. Sorry for not being particularly gender specific, or I guess too gender specific. Anyone's games, we want to show that creator off as much as possible. Basically, we want to make this thing something that shows everyone off, so I want to make it as egalitarian and as possible for people to kind of see you. So my idea is sort by event, and within event, maybe sort alphabetically. If that seems annoying, we can come up with something else. I was waiting for it to show up because we do have a special sort of attract theme for the game in particular, but the camera went out, so it was harder for me to kind of walk over there. Either way, it runs like a, let me see if I can get a decent retro spin attract mode thing.
To answer your other question, Dreamshake, yes, we will have a closing ceremony on the 25th. We don't necessarily have it planned as to like how we'll judge or rank the games. We do kind of want to like recognize each of the specific games and give them like, you know, some sort of like special award. There's not going to be like a best game or like best use of theme or anything. That's not really a competition. We just want to be able to recognize each of the games that get made and sort of give each team or each person or whatever sort of like a pat on the back and, you know, celebrate them.
I think I can show off the attract mode really quickly. I might just have to do a display capture of the normal screen here. That'll show like how the games look. Yeah, and for the closing ceremony, I think we might, if all goes well and this place is more open by the time stuff happens, we might have something here that's very tentative. That's basically if a lot of City Hall works out. But do we want to, I think, Curtis, did we decide to have the closing ceremony on the last day, or did we decide to maybe have it next week, just so people aren't crunching and then going straight to a ceremony?
No, we haven't like decided anything really.
Yeah, everything is pretty loosey-goosey. Because I think last time we found out that like everyone was kind of busting butt to get to the end, which meant like nobody really wanted to stop at around 7 or so and show off their game. We kind of wanted to just keep going till midnight, so it might not make a lot of sense to have it right on the 25th. We can talk to you all during that, see what's better. I am kind of a proponent of just maybe the next week recouping and talking about our games. I think we ended up doing that later on, but if that works for everyone else, I think that would be a good idea. What else? Let me see if this works right now. Ugh, not that. Oh, man. That camera must have turned off. Oh, there we are. Okay. Let's see. There we are. So here's the cabinet once again. Sorry for the white balance being a little silly. Do instant autofocus, and I think I can change the color temperature. This is... Oh, that's not what we want. That's not what we want at all. Auto.
Oh, look, that's good. It's orange.
Yeah, it's not that orange in here.
It's like a mid 2000s video AAA video game.
Yeah. What do you guys think about that halcyon year of video games, the mid 2000s? not to poop on the mid-2000s too much. I'm just not the biggest fan. What else? I could probably keep talking forever. Teams. So, organizing teams. I'm going to be going through that document and going to be messaging people pretty much individually and seeing if they want to set up a team. If y'all aren't going to, do that, I know I'm probably going to be asking someone to join our team as a programmer because we are a little bit thin on that. I'm going to put it in CK Jam one more time. The only thing I ask is some folks didn't put their full Discord thing on there. I just kind of need that to actually message everyone and to sort of make sure that I'm talking to the right person and get you to the right place. And maybe a good idea for the teams that are already kind of put together, if you guys could think of some Discord representative that I can come and talk to. That might be good too. So if for some reason you guys want me to check up on you or something like that, or if I think there's somebody who might be a good match for your team, let me know. Group Simple, I will definitely already know who to talk to. You guys are set. But for other folks, just consider doing that. I'm Team Cool Kids. That's me. I probably will just be Twitch streaming from this though, so I will not put my Twitch in there because I barely use it. What else? Man, I wish I could show you this front end. It's just being a little bit silly on this. I wonder why track mode isn't running on this computer. It's how I test it before I put it on. Maybe it's already on my K drive. Sorry for this potentially taking up some time. Is it gonna go? It's not gonna go. That's okay. Well, I'll send some sort of. I think I actually put the attract mode in the C Cave, the C Cave Jam things. Let me see. I have pictures in here somewhere. We scroll way back in history. But yeah, any other questions while I'm just sort of rambling here? Doesn't sound like it.
Dude, my boy in here just chilling in the studio.
Yeah. Hitting the ones
Just
and twos.
Just fucking vibing over here.
Looking good. Actually, yeah, I can post these a couple times. Let me send you. I'm gonna just add a couple things here in the CK Jam, show off what the thing kind of looked like in its full glory. Oh man, I know I put pictures of this thing in here, and it looks pretty good. I'm bummed because I can't show. Oh yeah, here we are. So I'll show this just kind of on my main screen here really quick. Jump to present. And let me turn the volume down on this. And put my computer.
Calder, is that your dog?
No, that's Bebe. That's Darren's dog, and Bebe's wonderful. So yeah. This is essentially what the layout looks like. It kind of scrolls between the two and has a video sort of output on there. Sorry that this isn't the best footage. Yeah, again, I planned to have the camera kind of be up there and show it a little better, but it didn't work out too well. So yeah, essentially how I'll show your games is I'll ask for a logo, I'll ask for some video. You can put your information on there, you can put your details, and I'll go in there and I'll add it and sort of promote you. If we have enough people, I can probably even give these separate pages per publisher, so to speak, or developer, so you can scroll between them and still have this weird little creature from the Black Lagoon driving you to your video games, but it'll have its own flair. All right. I can't think of much else to go into. I should mention that One trick we have to make controls, if you guys have a lot of trouble with getting the controls to work, I also found out that I can use the Steam sort of remapper and just run y'all's game through Steam, and it mostly works. I will, if something doesn't work on that cabinet, I'm going to let y'all know. I'm going to do what I can to fix it. If I can't do anything, I might ask y'all to just do some quick troubleshooting, but usually it should be fine. Let me turn off some of these things in here, and I'll go through the last little bit I was going to show you just sort of like what became of the game I did for my last thing here. So I'm going to keep this up though. Okay. So what is this one? There we go. This was what we made for the last one. It was Crab Control at the Sega Saturn bar. Our theme was neighborhood for the last one. And what started out as a game where you wanted to fling people into these little doodads because they had COVID and you could own them, just became basically a Power Stone. And so eventually, like, all we really have are the models in here and some like really basic walk animations, but I just kept working on it, and now it sort of runs on everything, runs fine. I have a whole bunch of weird little states in here. He's got a pivot. If I go over him, I can wallop him, and he gets tossed all the way up there. Had some hit stun and some animation changes and stuff like that. Oh god, he's stuck. Oh, he got out. Good. You can get here and get real big. I can also throw crabs at him. He got hit by a crab. You couldn't see the crab. But let me drop some of the crabs here. So I can move him too. So I got my spinny crabs. And I got my bouncy crabs. And it resets upon 3 hits. And like, yeah, this was maybe overshooting a bit for what we wanted to do visually. And we didn't quite get there, but we kept working on it. And like, totally fine if y'all do that with whatever game you guys want to do. Basically, I'm showing this to tell you, like, I would rather y'all be happy with what y'all put on the cab than feel rushed at all. We just want to spend this 10 days making something, and if you aren't happy with it, feel free to go back and work on it until you are. Because I'm slowly getting to the point where I'm happy with this, and I never thought that would happen. Also, shout out to Team Cool Kids. Everyone did great work, and it's really come together. I love my team, Team Cool Kids. We're pretty cool. But with that, I think we should probably just post the theme in the chat and on the website and on all that. I will hang out in the live streaming. Hang out in this little live streaming thing. I'll keep the live stream up, but I'll probably just I don't know. I'll put the camera on something else, and I will actually probably disable. I'll just, if y'all want to talk or anything, just feel free to talk in here. It'll go over stream. Don't say anything dumb. But, yeah, I'll stay around here. Feel free to chat. I'll try to talk to a few people and get people set up for a team. If you guys already have a team, let me know. But that's it for now. I guess, should we, we could end the stream.
We could.
Or we could just stream forever. Is there any normal meetup closing statements we should make?
Yeah, let me just flash the Discord thing again, if I can find the slides. Which I don't think I can.
I also just got a message from my buddy Max, who was wondering if we have more detailed input information. I think that's literally up here in the CK Jam chat, right?
Yeah, I think it's pinned.
Okay, cool. It's it's pinned in the CK Jam chat, and tell him it's pinned in the Discord.
You switch back to the Zoom view?
Absolutely, I would love to. It's gonna be my personal thrill. Here we go. Oh, and look at that. There we go.
Oh, MSI Afterburner, great.
I need to overclock the end of this meeting.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and scan that QR code to get into the Discord if you aren't in it, which I assume most of you are. And if you can hear my voice in Discord right now, then you did it. Good job. I'm proud of you. But yeah, that'll conclude this month's Meetup. We'll be back next month. A good friend of the community, Nick Laborde, will be telling us about his adventures and seeking the big sack of cash to make a video game. So if you're interested at all in getting money to make games, it's probably going to be something worth watching. So thank everyone for joining in. I guess you can kill the stream whenever you feel like it, Calder.
I might stop it so it saves as a VOD and restart it so people can hang out and figure stuff out. Or maybe I'll just stop it. Yeah, let's just stop it and just go to the Meetup space in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, definitely join the Discord.
I'll post the link in the chats again.
Yeah.
Just for those who may be a little shy.
Alright, but thanks y'all. Can't wait to see what he made.